Before taking a shower, the girl always warned her little brothers not to come near the bathroom, but the moment she closed the door, they would sneak over anyway. This time, as soon as the door shut, a cold mist began pouring out from inside. The boys immediately knew something was wrong. They quickly opened the door, and what they saw left them completely stunned. The girl had turned into a solid ice statue, even though the water hadn't started running yet. Terrified, Tom ran off to get help while Jack stayed behind. His face had turned pale with fear. A short time later, Tom came back carrying a blowtorch and was about to melt the ice, but Jack stopped him, worried that their sister might get badly burned. As a last resort, the two brothers tried carrying her outside, but on the stairs they slipped, and the frozen girl tumbled all the way down. Surprisingly, she wasn't damaged at all, because her body had become as hard as stone. Even after waiting for a long time, she still didn't return to normal. Then, without warning, the entire house began shaking violently, and meteors started falling from the sky. Frightened, the boys hid beside the fireplace and somehow managed to survive. When they finally looked outside, they discovered that their entire house was floating in the air. Even the saliva from their mouths drifted weightlessly around them. Meanwhile, back in the bathroom, the girl had suddenly returned to normal. Thinking all of this was just another prank from her brothers, she casually went back to taking her shower, but she had no idea that this small mistake had already attracted the attention of aliens. Suddenly, the house started shaking again, and an alien spaceship landed right outside the front door. Terrified, all three of them rushed into the basement to hide. With trembling hands, Tom used a satellite phone to send a distress signal back to Earth, but no response ever came. Then a dark shadow suddenly sped past the basement door, and all three of them froze in fear, holding their breath and remaining completely silent.